start digging into this auction. Let's start showing off some of the stuff that you have for us.
I have ridiculous things. First, as always, I like auctioning this off. There's my book. Well, it's one of 3 books I've written, but it's one I happen to have on me. Death from the Skies. These are the ways the world will end. The science behind the end of the world. About all the different ways astronomy can kill us. Yay! Asteroid impacts, solar space weather, black holes gobbling down the Earth, galaxies colliding, all kinds of fun stuff. So whoever wins this, give me your name and I will sign it to you and ship it off. I have various and sundry ridiculous things like I have a Sirens wristband. Sirens with a C. These are a group of, it's 4 young actresses who are like totally pro-science and go out there and promote science and everything. And I realized I had one of their little rubbery wristband things. Why not? Stickers. Adam and Jamie from Mythbusters, they do their tested show. I had stickers of them. I have a NASA sticker that I'll throw on the floor and then pick up and show to you. NASA, New Horizons, that probe I just mentioned, this is going to Pluto. So if you have a very large laptop with a lot of real estate that you want to put stickers on, these are perfect. This is Krieger's Army from Archer, the TV show.
Nice.
Lucky Yates is the voiceover actor who does the voice of Krieger, and he gave me a bunch of these. Lucky's awesome, and he's a big science nerd, actually, which is why we're friends. Let's see. How does this work? This way? This way. I have one of those 3D cards. You can see the little solar prominence there moving. This is from NASA. And this is fun, too. I've got a CD. They still make these. Of a friend of mine, Kim Bookbinder. She's also a science dork, and she does, like, poppy music. And she has some really cool songs on this, including one called Stellar Alchemist, about how stars convert elements into other elements. And she has these great lines on it, like, my heart is an iron fist, because the heart of a supernova is iron. But her heart is an iron fist. It's a great metaphor. And a sticker. She's very cool. A TARDIS USB port,
yes.
A 4-hub USB port. I've had this sitting on my desk, and I thought, you know what? I never use this. It's very funny. I should plug it in. Maybe I can do this. Hang on. I should have thought of this before, huh? This is great TV, I know. Yep. And it lights up.
Ooh.
Somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Now, note, it's a USB 1, but, you know.
It looks cool.
It's free. Except you're paying for it. I forgot in the picture, eclipse glasses. These are great. These are actually darkened plastic, like a crinkly cellophane-like material. These are rated to be safe for your eyeballs to look at the sun. And I'll note, and I think I sent you this note, Liz, last year's person who won the auction, I threw one of these in, and they tweeted me saying they were looking at that giant sunspot that was in the sun a couple of weeks ago using these, which is so cool. I love that. They actually got a use out of them. The sun is still doing stuff. Not that I would know because it's snowing. But you can use these to look at the sun. And then, of course, this. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how close I can get. And the lighting in here is terrible, and I don't have a flashlight or anything. This is a meteorite, a real, honest-to-science meteorite. This fell in 1947 in Russia. It was several tons of material fell in pieces ranging from little tiny things to enormous chunks that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This one is not worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I will let you decide what it's worth. But it is, as you can see, it's a little over an inch long, about 3 centimeters. It has a mass of about 11 grams. We usually characterize meteorites that way. It is black. That is actually from the heat of it passing through the Earth's atmosphere, and it's twisted into this really gnarly shape. It's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? It's kind of a rubber ducky shape. A little bit. I could have used this for the comet, and that would have been appropriate. I don't know if you can really see that. It's nickel iron, and whoever gets this, I have a little description I will send telling you what it's made of. It's got, like, germanium and nickel and iron and other weird things in it. It's highly radioactive, and that's it.
Sweet.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's not radioactive. Yeah.
That is awesome. All right, so
I have a. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you keep going.
I was just gonna say I have a big meteorite I bring with me to give when I give talks to kids and stuff, so they can pass around and feel it. And I get stopped by TSA every time because it's a huge chunk of metal. It's completely black in their X-ray scanners, and they ask me what it is, and I say it's a meteorite, and they go, "Oh, that's cool," and then they get a look on their face, and this has happened many times. And I have to say it's not radioactive; it's safe. And they're like, "Oh, okay," because I don't know. We've all been trained that meteorites are radioactive.
All right. So just a reminder for everybody who wants to bid in this live auction, you're going to need a Twitch account, you're going to need a desertbus.org donor account, and you're going to need to have them linked together. So please do that immediately. Under the under your profile on desertbus.org, you will be able to link them quite easily. It's just a simple click, and then another click, and then you're done. So go do that right now because we're going to get this auction started pretty quick here.
There's a duck-shaped piece of space on the line.
Yes, there's a deck. Yeah, you have to. And
I got my internet's here.
Yeah. If you want a little bit sharper look at some of the things that Phil just showed over camera, you can head to desertbus.org. They are up there on the blog. Nice, pretty pictures. Taken very pretty. And you can see everything nice there. Nice close-up of the rock, of the meteorite in his hand. And it looks super cool. Actually, it looks really cool.
It is pretty cool. And it's surprisingly heavy. I mean, 11 grams isn't a lot, but for something that's small, it's actually kind of shocking. It's kind of neat. So I was in the chat room, and then it disappeared, and now I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it is. I got it. All right, I better tweet this real quick.
Huge props to anyone who wins this via space bid.
That's true.
Extra points
Phil,
for space
I
bid.
have a quick question regarding that really cool rubber ducky meteorite. Would that be similar to like a piece of the Campo del Cielo meteorite? Because is the composition and everything kind of the same? It looks very similar. And you said it was like a nickel metal. So would they be like
I didn't
that?
know you had a ringer in the room.
Well, I'll be honest. I was given mine by Fraser Kane, so
yeah, and he
I'm
got
a friend
that
of Fraser's. He gave me one. That's why I'm wondering.
Somewhere in this office, I don't know where. I rearranged everything. I can't find anything. I have a Campo del Cielo. My Spanish is terrible, but that's a similar.
Okay.
It's a similar meteorite, although it comes from a different part of the solar system. It's also nickel iron.
Yeah, and
they look
same time frame,
superficially
too.
the same.
Yeah.
What's that?
They landed roughly at the same time, didn't they? The same time frame, and like you said, late 40s, right?
Well, Campo probably fell thousands of years ago, but they were dug up.
They were dug up. Okay.
Not too long ago. So I think that's different. Yeah, they dug them up around then. And if you had a Campo and a Sacodialine, which is what this one is, it's named after the region it landed in Russia. You put them next to each other, you can spot that they look very similar. If you slice them open and look at them, they're very different. And chemically, the proportions of metals in them are different.
That is
so it's easy to tell them apart that way.
Yeah. So I can vouch for its heaviness. It's quite heavy.
So I think
How big is yours?
It's a little bigger.
Oh.
So I have a friend, Jeff Notkin. Jeff Notkin was on Meteorite Men, which was a TV show on Discovery Channel, and he sells meteorites. If you go to Aerolite, I think AEROLITE, he has gorgeous meteorites that I cannot afford. I'd have to sell my car for the ones I want. But they're collecting meteorites is a lot of fun.
All right, let's get this started.
Yeah, we've given people lots of time to sign up for accounts. Phil, there's a request in the chat that you put the Eclipse glasses on for auction time.
I can do that. Hang on. I'm tweeting this now. Tweet. It is tweeted. All right, well, I can take these off. See, the problem with these is that since they block the light from the sun, I can't see a damn thing right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Auction mode has been engaged. Auction light is on. And as soon as we give Kara the go, or as soon as Kara gives us the go, we will be going. And we need some music, too. We need some epic music.
Do you have meteorite music?
Is there such
Some
a
Mass
thing as
Effect
Meteorite music?
Mass Effect music.
Yeah, the music from Mass Effect. Play something from Doctor Who.
Mineral mining music.
Something from Armageddon or Deep Impact. I'm watching the chat room. Anubis 169, my forehead can now stare at the sun. It's true. My forehead has a lot of surface area, you may have noticed. I try to keep it out of the sun. Holst the planets, that's true.
Ashton's
Rocket Man, oh my gosh. So everybody's making jokes and nobody's bidding, or is it not started
The
yet?
auction.
we're just small stretching for time. Stretching for time.
Stretching.
Chat room. Everyone here in the room.
Technical difficulties. We also need some
So,
Yeah.
Maybe the pointy ones. The less than.
auction number 1,000.
Bid bot.
There it is. Hey.
500.
High bid is $500.
Holy.
Oh,
Wow.
and there's
$600.
$600.
I cooked too many. $700 from
really glad
Sandwich.
people don't go
You guys are
online
gonna
and
have
see
to
how
make
much
bigger
these
jumps
meteorites really
because
worth before
this
they
is
start.
not scaring anyone away. Is this
$800.
New Zealand or is it just NZ? I'm not sure.
Oh, they're not showing it bigger than
Wow. Remember, you're buying games for kids here.
Triple Madness from Admiral Mamo at $900.
And a piece of
900.
something
Wow.
in space.
Myth
How many video
Busted
games do you guys
at
actually buy?
1,000. 1,100.
1,000.
Dr. Bombastic is ready to bid.
1,200.
A Cook Too
No, I don't
Many
remember what it
brings
went
it to
for last year.
1,200. Displaying the power
Does anybody remember what
necessary.
my lot went for last year?
I do not remember. We could find out probably.
Probably in a wiki.
Dr. Bobtastic, high bid of 1,300.
Whoa.
It takes a lot of money fuels to get to space.
Yeah.
You want your space
Yeah,
rocks.
that's
Dude, I want to
you know, when people say we're spending money on the space program, that is literally what we're doing. We're filling basically a space shuttle tank with $20 bills and setting them on fire. That's the flame you see coming out the bottom.
Whoa, 1750 from Omega Laron.
Madness.
He is a monster. He cannot be stopped.
He is- I mean, technically, he is a pocket monster.
That's true.
That is
Yeah.
how that works.
We have a guess for last
I
year.
kept track. Last year, the winning bid went to Scott Go Blue 314 for $2,005.
Ooh.
We
So
are
can we?
approaching that.
1,800 right now.
So I'm shaming you all.
He just said.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
He said.
This is amazing. I may have to throw extra stuff in.
Wow.
Wait, Scott Go Blue is in the...
Glass is
oh, there it
apparently
is.
worth the price of admission.
Hi, Scott Go Blue 314. Thanks for winning last year.
Oh.
All right.
You almost got it.
1850.
From Cook Too
Cook
Many
Too
again.
Many.
There is a battle going on in this chat room.
1900.
1900 from Dr. Bobtastic. He is not going to let that
Last
go.
year. Whoa, are we gonna?
Rapid
That's pretty
acceleration out of the bidding atmosphere. High bid of 2005.
There it is.
Omega Laron, matching last year.
Come on, at least.
South 6. We got to beat last year. There's
We
inflation.
just did.
We have to go up by another
Congress.
5.
2010.
Star
Somebody's
Wars
got-
music, excellent.
Somebody's got to push us to 2010 to beat last year.
Bid 2014. Come on.
There it is, 2014.
Dr. Bobtastic
Awesome.
taking us out of the stratosphere.
So there needs to be at least a space bid, right?
I mean, like, it would be nice to have a space bid for the space auction. Is sort of my feeling. But you know, like we're seeing some reactions in the chat. But 2020 from A Cook Too Many, still not letting it go. It is still battling time. But you know, these micro increments, I don't know if that's going to scare anyone away. I don't know if you maybe need to make a bigger raise.
I think you need to go big or go
I think
home
you
with
need to
this.
go big or go all the way home, which in space can be a very long way away.
Depends on where you live, I suppose. Yes. A Cook Too Many could live on
Yeah,
Mars.
I'm already at 5,000 feet, so I'm closer.
All right. Well, it's been a little while since we saw a bid. I'm inclined to say going once.
All right, going once.
Going once to A Cook
once.
Too Many for 2020. And
2200.
I'm making
2100.
2100.
2200.
22. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That is a
Looks
new
like we have
bidder.
a new bidder with Wesolowski. Wesolowski
Wazalowski.
at
Wazalowski.
2,200.
Hey,
Yeah.
somebody said bid Avogadro's number. That is a good point. Do we have 6.02 times 10 to the $23 bid?
We would accept that bid.
I would absolutely accept that bid.
I'd want to verify.
There was some country that had
No, I just
runaway
assumed.
inflation a few years ago, and a friend of mine sent me a $1 $6 bill.
Wow.
Slight inflation.
It was worth less than a penny. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Aw.
I
All
think it
right.
was sextillion.
Current high bid is at $2,200.
Again, let's call going once on that.
Going once.
Let's keep the tension high.
I agree.
I cooked too many, and
Awesome.
see.
They're up on screen. You can see what exactly you were bidding on. But $2,500 from Omega Laron.
Omega
Okay,
Laron.
gonna have to start dipping into the Rescue Spirit Rover Fund.
King of Spades asks, was it Zimbabwe? And that's what I was thinking, but I can't remember. It was a few years ago. I've got the note someplace. It may have only been a few $1 trillion, but I remember it being more than that. It was pretty funny. We should dig it up. Maybe I'll put that on next year's auction.
All right, that was a pretty big
That was a
jump.
$300
I don't know
jump
if
right there.
maybe everyone else
Awesome
is going to
jump,
be blown
yeah.
away by that. So again, let's just call going once for safety
All right.
and see if that flushes out any snipers, any space snipers. I know in Mass Effect I played a sniper, so space sniper is definitely a thing.
Look at they have flexible. Those glasses, they're a little flexible. They look great on your forehead.
In fact, I have a pair that I use, I don't know where it is, to put in front of my camera so I can take pictures of the sun. Works really
nice.
well.
I bet that you could put on your own glasses and then 3D glasses and then those glasses and go watch Interstellar, and it might improve the movie.
Yeah.
And
Then
you won't
time
be-
travel would in fact be possible.
All right,
right.
well, I'm inclined to say
Right.
going twice.
If you mean like these red and green glasses?
Oh.
Actually, these are red and cyan.
There we go.
There we go. Whoa.
Yes.
Yes.
Multiple glasses from Phil.
All right.
Let's see what else have I? Oh, you know what else? You know what? Here, I'll throw these in too.
Oh,
These are laser glasses. They turn everything into like wild spectrum weirdness.
lasers. Also, $2,550 is the new high bid.
2550.
Wow.
Phil is space
That was-
glassing
yeah.
himself, adding glasses on glasses on glasses.
Yeah. Let me see if this will work. Actually,
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
if I had a light behind me.
No, it works.
Oh God! What are we doing?
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
There's. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. $25.95 high bid Omega Laron.
There's the window with snow. So if any of you haven't actually been throwing up,
We'll let the chat recover for a second. Omega Laron has
The Oculus Rift one.
Omega Laron has the high bid at
I'm
$25.95.
trying to find other. So I've got a shoelace and some lotion,
Better
Now
and
he's just
better.
cleaning out his trunk drawer.
Post-it notes.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
What else I'll throw in.
Those are usable.
Yeah.
Auctioning.
All right,
It's actually
so,
how I run through the house is with a shoelace.
so we're gonna call going once for Omega Laron at $25.95.
$25.95.
$25.95.
And it's still alive.
You know, if you were to bid
Beautiful.
2,600, you'd have a nice round number. You know, it'd be convenient to bid 2,600.
You're not
We
wrong.
still aren't hoping for space.
Well, there you go. He space bid himself to $2,600. There's a space bid.
All right, and I'm immediately calling going once on that.
They are going to be so disappointed when I don't actually send them any of this. Mwah!
And you know, Phil, your book and whatnot, you can obviously maybe write some things. I mean, you've already written the book, but you can write some more things in the book, like your name, for
Yeah, I
example, would be
think
a
I
thing you
can.
can write in the book. All right, let's take it all the way. Let's go all the way to going twice.
All right.
Going twice.
Shoelaces, some more glasses. I think he threw in some
Not even
post-it
the shoelaces,
notes.
I need 'em.
Omega Laron bidding the entire Atari.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
the Atari 2600 was a very popular
Oh,
video computer system in this.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Can't be that popular. It doesn't play Desert Bus.
It does play Desert Bus. We proved that last year. Yeah, it actually does play Desert Bus. All right, we went once a while ago. Feels like years ago at this point, but you know, like time compression or whatnot as you approach the speed of light. We've also gone twice a while ago.
Yeah, it's gone twice.
It has gone twice. So
All right.
there's only one thing left to do after we've gone once and gone twice. And that is to
Gone
pronounce
number one,
something.
two, what's left?
Sold!
Holy
Sold to Omega Laron for 2,600
Wow.
with a space bid.
Nice.
Your very own duck-shaped piece of space.
And that will take us over 65,000.
Yeah.
Spinning action not included.
Space and time bids.
Wow, that's pretty flippin' awesome.
That is incredibly impressive. Thank you, Omega Laron, and thank you, Phil, for coming on and chatting with us. And
So Omega Laron one?
Yeah,
Omega
and
Laron one.
we will put you in contact with him so you guys can figure it out.
Some or her? Don't know, do we? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, and make sure I get your real name or whatever name you want me to put in the book, and we'll take care of that.
Awesome.
And Phil, at some point, you should tune into the chat later on, and maybe ask people to send you the gifts that they've been making of you, because there's some.
There are some
pretty
very
amazing
good ones.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Or do I really want to avoid that?
No,
No,
you'll
they're
like
pretty
these
good.
ones. These are good.
Yeah.
These are very good. All right. Well, thank you again so much, Phil. That was
Chat
awesome.
room, or where are they? Aren't those usually posted in the on the Desert Bus page someplace?
They sometimes get posted there, but the easiest way to get them is often just to ask people in chat to show them to you. Chat, if you could just quickly run past run through the Phil gifts, that would be awesome.
Well, I'm seeing the chat room as a sidebar in the Twitch TV, and there's no images coming up. It's
Oh,
just
you'll probably
text.
you'd have to probably click on the links to see the gifts. So
Yeah.
Oh, do people put them up on like Imagear and stuff like that?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they might not.
Yeah, so
auto-plan for you.
click them up. I want to see them.
All right.
Oh, there's one.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, someone's
That's the
linked the official
official
GIF page. So
Then you can check them out there. All right. So
Okay,
Phil,
I'll have to-
just before you take off, where can people find you? Where can they follow you on Twitter? Where can they read your articles? All that sort of stuff.
Oh my gosh, you guys sitting down? I'm on Twitter as Bad Astronomer, not the Bad Astronomer, just Bad Astronomer. I'm on Slate.com. You know, if you type my name into Google, you'll find most of this. Facebook, you can find me there. Just do a search. I just started playing around with Instagram. That's been kind of fun. I put a drop of water on my iPhone lens and used that as a microscope and took pictures of snowflakes today. And it turned out totally cool. It works super well. So that was kind of neat. So you can find me on Instagram. You look me up there. Sometimes I'm on TV. There's a TV show called Strip the Cosmos, and that was on this week on Science Channel, and I'm on that. How the Universe Works. That's probably about it. Oh, and Ascend.com, SEN.com is a space site where I write a blog. It's a subscription service, but it's cheap, and there's a lot of really good people writing there. And it's different than what I write for Slate. So that's all new content. You can go there and check that out too. That's a pretty good site.
Awesome. And I guess look forward to Crash Course Astronomy.
Crash Course Astronomy
in
with
the new year.
It's just me. It's with his group. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Phil. That was
Thank you,
amazing.
Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Yay!
And damn it, Liz is the best.
And it looks like
Love you, Liz.
donations coming in
Yep.
too.
Omega
All
Laron's
right.
donations
Bye,
come
Phil.
in, pushing us over 65K.
Yeah!